Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It is Friday. Oh man, busy weekend ahead. I've got 2 gigs I'm going to play tonight and Sunday. Both related to the same wedding. The fuck? I know, some people are just shellfish. Today, it's Fuzzday. Freeset Fuzzday. It's a Freeset Friday. And I have created a preset and I'm going to go through it and show you my thoughts on fuzz, how I... There's a cat in the other room fucking around hard. Anyway, show you my thoughts on fuzz and how you need to really pick the amp model carefully to go along with the fuzz and then the correct fuzz, because not all fuzzes want to get along with all amp models. So there's that. Would you like to? What we're doing is I've got a compressor. I'm splitting the path and I'm using the same amp on the top and the bottom. I'm using the Boogie Lone Star. So 4 snapshots, clean. That's just this one. It's just... It's just this one. So the IRs, top one has a Marshall 1960 V3A. There's the reverb. This is basically the same preset as yesterday. Same, you know, basic structure, but I've pulled out the modulations and put in fuzzes instead. Now, on the we've got a clean, low fuzz, medium fuzz, and high fuzz. And I've picked a couple of fuzzes, and that's why I've got 2 paths. Arbitrator, which I think works really well, and the KWB. I think they both work really well. And on the low fuzz setting, you can see I'm doing this stuff. I've also got the same setup for the lead. Push the expression pedal forward, and we get a boost from the studio compressor and a boost from the master volume of both amps. Probably even the... Yep. That is there, although that doesn't necessarily need to be there as much. So let's adjust that. Let's drop it down to about 1.5, because when you've got overdriven stuff, it's easier to get your leads happening. Clean is a little, you know, trickier. So now when we go to the, we're on the low fuzz. Cat's messing around with shit back there. Down. Push that forward. You know, we get that. Now this is the low fuzz. It's good for, you know, passages where you don't need to be completely saturated. You know, something like that if I played it right. But on the medium fuzz, a few things change within the amp models. So let's look at the amp models. And they're basically the same for both. So on the low fuzz, we've got low, you know, low drive, and the shape is normal. That's one of the big changes. When you go to the medium fuzz, we get the thick. High fuzz is thicker. The size, it gets bigger and it gets wider and it gets, you know, has just more depth. So let's go from the low fuzz. Medium fuzz. And then to the high fuzz. Hope I don't overload it. Great thing about the fuzz is the sustain, you know. You get so much of it, it's great. All right, I'm going to unplug my microphone and then go through the low, medium, and high fuzz and play little bits. so we don't have to hear this stupid microphone. Cool? There you go, everybody. Another Freeset Friday. It's Freeset Fuzzday. If you want this preset, just go to my website. Go to the free presets page. You can download it. It uses a pair of 3 Sigma Audio IRs, and they should be listed, or you hopefully saw them in the video. But sadly, I've been having some trouble with some the Lone Man presets with some people. They're not. Some of the amp models are showing up not recognized, and they're using the latest version of the firmware, which is a huge hassle. Because, god damn it, whenever there's firmware issues, it just makes me sad. Because editors never help. They always hurt. There's always something like this that happens. Always. And it just sucks. So, I'm going to try uploading them again. And then if that doesn't help, I'm going to update this to 2.54 on Monday. I've got the gigs this weekend. I'm not taking that chance. So I'll update this on Monday and then upload the new versions of the Lone Man presets, and then hopefully that'll fix the problem. If it doesn't, there is a big issue with the firmware. I'm talking to you, Line 6. This isn't me. It's you. So I will see you on Monday. And until then, rock on.